bind up, and now it's going to start pulling it through. Well, actually, it didn't start pulling it through. That's because we're too tight here. But that would, once that gets around here and binds again, it would start pulling the tube through. So, let's see what happens here. Okay, now we're just bending the tube. Let's see if it'll, and now it's going to start drawing it. Okay. So now you've got your hairpin bend, you stop. Now then you take the tension off. Okay. Now this is going to be sloppy because we didn't. This is going to be sloppy, so because we didn't tighten everything down, and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so all right. Now these will come out. Now we'll take our speed wrench. Now there you see what we have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now what we did on the boiler for the wood burner on the dune buggy, we made our hairpin. Came down. And we turned it around like this.
So you gotta just basically take it in and out.
Gives us a little support. Okay. Now we have to run the table back around. It's pretty close. Come back here.
Okay, so it's basically a multi-step process.
Yep. So now you would clamp this down, bring this around, and then you would have a double hairpin.
Yeah. Yep.
Or you could put it back in like this and wind it again.
Yeah.
And then you'd have one coming back on itself.
Yeah.
And you could keep doing that. In that situation, you would want to use a short. You wouldn't want this because it's going to be in your way. And every time you come around, it's going to hit this.
Oh yeah. And is that why you did it the alternating ways, so it doesn't hit it?
No, we did it the alternating way because that's what we wanted to do. What we did is we made hairpins that ran back and forth, and we welded them together, and then we welded them down to the firebox. So the outside of the firebox is only made out of 1/8" plate cold roll. Well, then we welded this. We welded 1/2 inch. We welded 1/2 inch hairpins, and then we welded the hairpins together and ran water through them. So we're preheating our water because they're right next to the firebox. They're right on. They're touching the wall of that firebox, and they're also strengthening that firebox.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but we've had that firebox so hot that it still warps.
Yeah.
We've had that thing. We've had the stainless steel just glowing red hot, cherry red, inside that firebox.
Okay. So that's basically the procedure here.
So there's one type of hairpin. Or if you wanted, you could do a 90, come out and do another 90, come out and do another 90, and then you can make a square one. And you could make a bunch of square-shaped tubes and stack them or overlap them or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
As long as you know geometry and radius dimensions and lengths and stuff like that, you can build any size, shape, form of boiler you want.
Okay.